Back in grad school, I used to intern at the local rape crisis center. And that's where I met Kylie. She had just turned 22, was in her first year of nursing school. She and I had spoken a few times on the hotline, and one day she dropped by the office. It was around Thanksgiving, the worst time of the year for her. Because back when Kylie was 12, she had been raped by her uncle during Thanksgiving. We sat there in my little office as she told me how the day before she had received a care package from her family. Everyone had added an item, including her uncle. Kylie spent the night locked in the bathroom. She and I had spoken about these trigger episodes before, but that day she seemed different. She would start a sentence looking at me, but soon her eyes would stray towards something behind me. I couldn't tell what. And then she just began to scratch herself. Her face, her arms, her neck. "Are you okay?" I kept asking her. But she only seemed to get more frantic. Her eyes got wider, her words a little disjointed, and her breathing erratic. Until the scratching just became uncontrollable. She just couldn't stop. And then she suddenly stood up. "I have to leave. I can't stay here." And before I could say anything, she was gone. Had I done or said something to hurt her? I kept worrying all through that evening. The next day, Kylie called back. She wanted to talk, but not in your office, she said. So we met on the student common. In the middle of a Carolina summer, she came wearing a long-sleeved sweatshirt. "It's the scratches," she told me. And a part of me felt very guilty, as if I had done something to cause her that pain. "But you didn't know," Kylie said. She looked away for a bit, and then taking a deep breath, she said, "The room in which I was raped had a water fountain in one corner. Yesterday when I was in your office, I saw that you had a small water feature by your desk. And I just couldn't take it." I was shocked. We had discussed triggers and coping strategies before. But at that moment, I realized that I hadn't yet understood the depth of her trauma. How completely it pervaded every aspect of her life. What a mental minefield she walked through every day just to make everything seem normal, whatever that means. But I did realize that when we judge that behavior, when we slap our labels on them, we make those days longer and much harder. Much, much harder.